David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Boston. It's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the 1. And for Golden State, in it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Ibaka. Everyone's excited to see these two monster teams battle it out. You know, Greg, whoever comes out on top tonight will have really made a statement to the league.
And, Kevin, no matter what happens, this is a great opportunity for both teams. They say iron sharpens iron. The only way you get better is by facing challenging opponents.
Wiggins finds Curry. Count the basket.
Stephen Curry so creative as a finisher on the inside. Right hand, left hand. He'll score around the defense.
Now, here's Brogdon. Outside, Horford. Pulls from the top of the key. The offensive rebound. He's covered by Brown. To the inside. Wiggins. Horford with the rebound. For the Warriors, they won their last contest, that game against Detroit. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Curry against Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. Steps back and shoots. Shots good by Williams.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Inside, here's Ibaka. Excellent D there from Williams.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Mike Muscala is checked in for Williams. Alinari comes in for Al Horford. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Brogdon. Outside for Curry. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Thompson for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
Just so remarkable and consistent from distance is Klay Thompson.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brown outside. To the paint. Here's Muscala. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted by
uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Wiggins throws it down.
And how about Wiggins' ability to slither in there and slip past the contact for a finish?
The Celtics have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Tatum no good. The Warriors lead. Floats it up for Wiggins, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And
the defender all over.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting for Boston.
And both free throws good for White.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
On deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's a tie game in San Francisco. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action.
The Celtics, 7. Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Warriors guy is what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
The defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Curry. That's the Warriors' 5.
And when 6'10" Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter with his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value in Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
Here's White. And Looney sends it back.
Well, nice defense from Looney, able to totally upset the shot because of his positioning.
Outside for Curry. Launches a 3. Rebound by Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the
and
first
so it's
half.
Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. That will be the 5th game of this 6-game road trip. White. And that one goes long. Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. And Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has. Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Boston making some changes. Al Horford is checked in for Williams. Tatum comes in for Gallinari. And it's Brown in for Derek White. Here's Horford. The Warriors pull it in. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Here's Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Mike Muscala is checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Smart kicks to Horford. Back to Smart. Outside, Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. Puts it up for Wiggins. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. It's tipped. And it's the Warriors on the break. And Wiggins throws it down.
He makes that look so easy. Andrew Wiggins up and down on the alley-oop.
Here's Tatum. Misses and the dry spell continues. Throws it up high. And Wiggins throws it down.
And right now they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. And
it's the Golden State Warriors with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been... All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground, the score tied. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Fans, get ready to move.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
And, guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Jaylen Brown out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Tatum. The Warriors shooting it very well tonight, around 57%.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
To the middle. Here's Brogdon. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wow, through contact, Brogdon, a nice job there. Just a will to score on that play.
1:49 left in the third quarter. There's the drive. It's Curry outside. He doesn't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now.
Not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. And Derek White subbed in for Tatum. Celtics trail by 8. Here's Brown driving inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And Brown is so aggressive, a masterful penetrator who abuses defenders on the drive.
Poole, the pass to Green. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Green kicks to DiVincenzo. On the wing, Thompson. And again, it's the Warriors missing. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train at 225 pounds. He's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Gary Payton has checked in for Golden State. And then for Boston. Gallinari, he's checked in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Here's White. No good from 11 feet.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And here is Poole. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To end the drought. Misses there. And we've reached the end of the third.
With the score,
Warriors ahead, up by 4. And 19. When we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here 15. On 2K. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Warriors leading by 4. In it forward, it's going to be Thompson and Wiggins. Then it's Ibaka. Then it's Curry. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And this is where the big guy's confused with Serge's ability to shoot it. You got to hunt him down or he'll hurt you.
The Celtics shooting at ghastly 26% from the field. Their offensive game looking completely out of whack. Here's Tatum. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight. Guarded by Smart. Fades and shoots. Count that one. And the Warriors lead by 8.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
Knocked away. Here's Williams, and that one is good.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Down low, and stolen by Horford. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Celtics trail by 6. Tatum drives in. Williams in the post, defended by Ibaka. Here's Tatum, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Tatum against Thompson. Tatum kicks to Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. Lets it go from deep. And they recover it. Tatum. Williams passes to Tatum. Goes up again. Williams. And Williams is right there.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
Here's Smart. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Brown is checked in for Smart.
First team foul.
43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And again, it's the Warriors missing. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They've led by as much as 10. And he commits the intentional foul.
Jaylen Brown. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5.
Number 2. Taking 2.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 6. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Number 2.
And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what you're saying?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming and not enough time for them to get back in it.
Here's Hauser, and Thompson sends it back.
Klay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Hangs on the trifecta.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.